And now, welcome to the Great Cigar and Pipe Show. Presented by Hiram and Solomon Cigars, the Oliva Cigar Family, and the J.C. Newman Cigar Company. Coming to you live from the Corona Cigar Company studios.
Hey, welcome everybody to the Great Cigar and Pipe Show. And tonight, it is the pairing night. And as you can see, our monthly co-host, Joe Gulino, is here. And it's kind of his show, folks.
Yes, sir. Man, what a crazy pre-show. Talk about last minute, gentlemen. Holy cow. Tonight, finally, this has been a long time coming. Ever since I started watching this show, man, I wanted to pair this so bad. Tonight we're going to pair this Grand Pommoer Cognac
VSOP, Joey. Don't forget that designation.
Yeah, that's so tonight you guys are going to have to help me out because I'm a whiskey guy. I'm not a cognac guy.
Exactly, but we're going to switch you up right now. You're going to be turned on to good cognac, not bad shit that you've been used to. Not that Remy Martin bullshit that you drank back in high school.
$3 a bottle, you know. VSOP Cognac XS cigar in the bottle. This is our guy Johnny Soyak's product here, and man, I've done this already in preparation for tonight's show, and wow, it's incredible. But we're gonna do something a little interesting tonight, since I represent Whiskey Network, and this is gonna go into the Whiskey Network. I had no choice but to include some whiskey. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pit that cognac pairing with this Vartan Reserve Special cigar that comes in the bottle. Okay, we're gonna pit it up against and we had Barrel Craft on the show before. Remember we had Stephanie Bear. That was with Rick Rodriguez in West Tampa. Excellent show if you want to look that up as well. But we got another expression from Barrel Craft that I love. Mainly,
you know what?
That was me. I'll take the blame. Joey off the air.
Whatever it takes to shut me up, right, Frank?
Yeah.
All right. So this is Barrel Craft's. This is one of their cast strength bourbon releases. It's a limited release, but it's a blend of bourbon whiskeys from Kentucky, Indiana, and Tennessee. But it's finished for a year and a half in Mitsunara oak, and I got to tell you, not only is it delicious, but Mitsunara oak is probably one of my favorite finishings on a whiskey, mainly because that particular oak, which can only basically be used as a finishing on a whiskey because eventually those barrels leak. We're talking about those Japanese trees that grow horizontally, so the wood is very difficult to work with.
Right.
So the craftsmanship on those barrels is very intricate, very difficult, and over time they do tend to leak. So you're only able to finish your whiskey in them. They tend to give like a fruity or even like a coconut type influence on the whiskeys. This is my first time with a bourbon finished Mitsunara, and man, I must say it's buttery. And I'll get into like the nose and the tasting of it in a little bit. But that's what we have going on tonight. We have cognac, versus bourbon. Whiskey.
Yeah, yep. Okay. And you know, if I were to guess, if I'm a gambling man, I say that cognac kicks this whiskey's ass in a way paired with this cigar. And I'll tell you why, Joe. Not because it's better, but
Because Johnny gave us $100 to say it.
Because Johnny told us we better fucking help promote his product. No, the reason is that cigar was specifically blended with that cognac in mind.
Exactly.
So you know that it's going to be an experience. Whereas, Joe, you're pitting up something against a product that is already blissfully married. So you're trying to divorce. You're trying to create a divorce here.
You know, it's a challenge. We're gonna call it a challenge, and we'll see what happens. I'd like to see everybody throw up on the message board.
To see you throw up.
I don't want to throw up.
Who they think is gonna win this challenge? Which spirit is gonna pair better with this Vartan Reserve Special?
I think they're all gonna take my line.
I'm going with the cognac.
So what I did to accomplish this is for each third of the cigar.
Right.
There's 3 directions you can take this in with the pairing. You can go cigar to whiskey or cognac, which is what I did in the first third. Okay.
Gotcha.
Cigar to spirit. And then the second third, we're going to go from the spirit back to the cigar.
Gotcha.
And then the final third, we're going to smoke the spirit with the cigar smoke.
Gotcha.
And we're going to basically see what happens in each third of the cigar in all 3 directions, and see which spirit comes out on top.
You know what I love too is John's coming to us live. You'll see him. He's over at the Malibu Cigar Lounge in Malibu. So Rick is with him. So it's going to be a fun night, guys. Make sure you share this, as Ronnie would say this, with all you know, and even with the people you don't know. You want to make sure that they actually watch this, because not only is it a great pairing,
But they'll be in the know.
They'll be in the know.
See?
And they'll have a chance to win shit.
Yeah.
You know, people win shit on this show.
They do.
You know, that's the thing. I mean, this is not your average show. This is the above average show, even with Joe included.
Well,
thanks, guys.
Even when Joe's involved.
Wow.
You know, even though it brings it down one notch, but, you know, people admire Joe now. They've seen his growth.
Admire. Wow.
You're running things.
They've
They've
seen his growth
Not that.
in many, many ways. You know, so Joey, I've had you on screen for way too long. So you see how I've now taken you and made you smaller. This way you can see the rest of us.
Them.
I deflated them. But, folks, after these words, we're going to come back and we're going to have Johnny, we're going to have Rick, we're going to have Cigar in the Bottle, and we are going to be doing a pairing that will blow your fucking mind, and a product that, hey, Father's Day's around the corner, people. If you don't pick up the phone and fucking order this product, that's it. I don't want you ever watching the show. That's how I feel.
Wow.
Because that's the type of product this is. Everyone should get it for their dad. And if you are a dad, get it for yourself.
Exactly.
It's the best Father's Day gift you could ever have.
It is a wonderful
If you're not
one.
a dad, get it for yourself.
Exactly. Even if you're not a dad.
Yeah.
More the more reason.
Or if you're a deadbeat dad like Joey, you know.
But hey, Frank, guys, everybody, audience, we're going to have a special guest out of Malibu Lounge tonight. You're going to know him. He's an actor, and he just released the book. Like to talk to us about.
Whoa.
So,
get ready, folks.
You're going to know this special guest as soon as you see him. He's an amazing guy, and Johnny is so excited to have him. So, everybody, please hit the share button, because his guest is going to make you laugh, and he's got some crazy stuff that's going to be talking about, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So, stay tuned.
Right after these words from our amazing, because they all are, I have to admit, we have amazing sponsors.
Even Johnny.
Even Johnny is a sponsor, because he thinks he likes us. I mean, God forbid, even Johnny likes us. That's why they called him Forbidden Johnny.
Yeah.
Because he decided to like us.
Is he forbidden from the show?
Now he's forbidden to go anywhere.
Now he's forbidden. He can't have access to anything. Right after these words from our sponsors.
Great cigars take time. The Fortaleza Libre story began in 2013 with the idea of starting a brand of cigars that would exemplify the strength and freedom that define America. Our premium cigar voyage for quality and taste led us to the Dominican Republic, and the tobacco fields of Santiago and Tamboril. Tabacalera El Joyito would become a trusted partner, and in 2019, our smoking strong and living free journey was realized with the arrival to our shores of the Fuerte Libre Bodacious. Fast forward 5 years, 2024, Fuerte El Libre rebrands to Fortaleza El Libre. Same meaning, strong and free. Our portfolio has grown to 6 core lines to satisfy the palates of cigar smokers worldwide. For more information, visit our website at fylcigars.com. Smoke strong, live free. Welcome to GTO Dominican Cigars, a boutique cigar company that artfully blends and creates some of the finest handmade puros from the Cibao Valley in the Dominican Republic. We are 4th generation manufacturers and growers of tobacco with over 140 years of experience, offering a variety of styles, blends, and strengths. Mild, medium plus, and full-bodied. We would truly consider it an honor for you to experience our cigars. Those who know smoke GTO.
Before you light your next cigar, be sure to check out Cigar Medics, the makers of the patent-approved humidimeter. The humidimeter is a tool designed to display the relative humidity inside your cigar. With this device, there's no more guessing. Simply insert the probes into the foot or cap of your cigar, and you can instantly know if your cigar is ready to be smoked. Buy now on cigarmedics.com and see site for other cigar accessories. With the humidimeter, you'll know when to hold them and know when to smoke them.
Years in the making, the Chief cigar was born, blended, boxed, and released to market on June 26, 2015. This cigar was developed by former fire chief, firefighter, cigar aficionado Ken Dorbecker, and has grown into a signature Firehouse cigar line.
All engines respond.
Including, of course, the Chief, a Nicaraguan Habano blend, Proby, a Connecticut Shade blend, All Hands, a Maduro Mexican San Andreas box press, and the brand new Fire Pole, a beautifully crafted San Andreas Habano barber pole. Join the Chief family and make us part of your humidor. R&A Treasures, out of Tampa Bay, Florida. The last of a legacy. The last of an inventory of Thomas Cristiano in a warehouse where everything is aged and well kept for all your pipe and smoking needs.
All right.
And here we are,
Oh,
folks.
we are.
And
Are
let's
you guys ready for an amazing show?
Yeah,
Yes, we are.
Let's get them on. Let's get Johnny up and running.
Let's get Johnny from Malibu Cigar Lounge.
There he
There's
is.
his
There
partner
he
in
is.
crime, Mr.
Johnny
Rick.
and Rick,
What's up, guys?
You guys are troublemakers. That's all I could say.
You guys are trying to get me divorced over here or what?
No, we wouldn't do that to you, big man. How are you guys?
Johnny, move over a little bit because you're only on half screen. There you go.
There you
Okay.
go. There you
You're
go.
like Two-Face.
Become-
Only one
become-
side and nothing.
Yeah, get tight. Get tight. You guys are tight anyway. There you go. Give him a kiss on the lips.
Not gonna happen. Not that time.
Not gonna happen.
How you doing, Rick? How
What's
are you?
going on, guys?
Thanks for having us.
Oh, thanks for
Absolutely.
hanging him over there and give us the space for the show, man. Appreciate it. The hats were great. Everything was great. Thank you for the last time you were on the show. We can't say thank you enough.
Thank you. We got more surprises for you too, for your guest. Right, Johnny?
Oh, wow. All
Big
right.
surprise.
Big
All right.
surprise. Look at Johnny Soyak.
Look,
Tell 'em what we're gonna do.
Johnny is smiling from ear to ear, man. This guy is always happy. I mean, he is the happiest dude there is. Johnny,
Well,
what
he
makes you
sampled his
so
own
happy?
product.
Your cognac?
California, baby.
And I thought it was going to be the
Sunshine.
Long Island Ducks.
Sunshine.
Yeah.
Of course. Cognac, baby. You got it.
There you go.
That's awesome. That's awesome, big man. That's great stuff.
What have you
So-
been up to, man?
And just doing a lot of tastings, a lot of different cigar lounges and different areas, different states and so forth. It's been on the road constantly, haven't stopped. And then we're looking forward for this podcast.
Hey, all right.
You know, I want to show people the view from Rick's outdoor patio.
Yeah,
'Cause I
yeah.
think people love to see that.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
when you're there, you can see the ocean, the Pacific. You can't go in it because it's too fucking cold.
Yeah.
But at least you can see it, right, Rick? I mean, it's too cold. It's too cold. The first time I went into the Pacific was the very last time I went into.
There you go. I've always heard that it's very cold water there.
That's great. That's great.
So,
Well,
We're going to do something to bring some people here, okay?
Okay.
All right.
okay.
We're going to offer up at least 5 $20 certificates from Malibu Cigar Lounge. They could purchase cigars or anything here. So we want to give that up for you guys as well.
Nice.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Now, Rick.
Now you give plane tickets too with that? How are we going to get there?
When they come in, they also get a hat, like the one you got on. They get a hat.
Yeah.
$20 for cigars.
Nice. All
Wow.
Right.
What a deal.
Nice. Okay.
Do you have an online store that we can order from?
I don't. You just call me direct.
I'll see that. There you go. They'll be able to call Rick.
What's the number? Give us a number. Nice and slow, folks. Get ready to catch this
Oh,
number.
don't worry. You know what? They can go and find out his number. They go to Malibu Cigar Lounge. You look it up. There's a telephone number associated.
Of course.
You Google me. I'm on Instagram too. Malibu Cigar.
Hey, see?
Yep.
Beautiful.
There you go. Nice and
Beautiful.
easy.
All right.
We like to make it easy for people. We don't need you to give away your cell number. You know,
No.
Johnny does that.
Yeah.
All those crazy, lonely calls at nighttime, you know.
Exactly. Johnny enjoys those.
He likes those 3 o'clock in the morning. Who's this?
Someone's got to do the dirty work. Really great
That's great.
seeing you guys, and we appreciate you getting us on again, and we appreciate your support very, very much so. And we love you guys. We tell everybody at Malibu Cigar Lounge about your podcast. We try to share
Thank you.
the events and so forth. So we do what we can.
Awesome.
Oh, thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you, Johnny.
Well,
Thank
we
you.
support
very,
you
very much.
guys too. We're always talking about you guys, and anybody who goes to Cali, we always say, "Hey, it's definitely a must stop at Malibu." So hopefully,
Thank you.
you've seen some people. Maybe somebody stopped by today. I don't know. We shall see. I don't know.
Let me know when you're ready. I gotta get them out of the green room.
Well,
Yeah.
let's get
Okay.
one of the characters on tonight's show, folks.
Johnny, who are you going to introduce us to? Do we know this person?
Hold on one second.
Do we know this person, or is this somebody that is like someone we've never seen before?
Worldwide.
Worldwide. So it's not like
Big deal. This is very big, guys.
this is big.
Big guy.
This is
This
bigger
is
than
big.
big.
This is huge.
Big.
Folks, get ready. Hit your share button, everybody. This is going to be big. Come on now. Let's see who is going to hang out at Malibu with Johnny and Rick tonight.
Yeah. Oh my God.
They're
this
ready
is
now.
important.
No,
Okay.
John.
And
John,
we don't know what's going to happen, to be honest with you.
No, this is unscripted. That's one thing. This is unscripted, and I'm sure this person
we're
has done
live.
things- he's done a couple of things off the cuff.
Oh,
All
just
right.
a couple.
Our special guest is not ready yet. He'll
Okay.
come up,
Okay.
but he's ready.
All
Okay.
right.
Is there another character in the house, Johnny?
Other characters?
Yeah, is there another guy with maybe cigars or something like that?
There was.
Oh, there was. Yeah,
He
there was
left.
going to be. He didn't show up yet.
Yeah,
He didn't show up yet.
Yeah,
Okay.
good thing because we don't
Well,
want to get in
you're,
trouble.
you're 3 hours before us in time wise.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
early there.
It is early. there.
Probably out for dinner still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then, Johnny, why don't you give us a rundown on your product here? We got the cigar in the bottle. You got Joey G here from Whiskey Network. We've been
Joey.
waiting a long time to pair
Thank
this and feature
Thank
it in the magazine. We're
Thank you.
excited. We decided to challenge it with a whiskey to see which one pairs best with the cigar. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, why don't you give us a rundown on this?
You know, I developed this product years ago. I patented it, and our first product was with Carlos Fuente Jr. with the Forbidden X cigar. That was the 10-year anniversary of the Opus X.
Mhm.
So we rolled out. That was a Calvados product, all under Grand Pommier. And then we did that for about 10 years. And then we switched over to the product that we're showcasing today, which is the VSOP Cognac, which is a really extra special Grand Pommier. And this has been produced, obviously, in France. You cannot call a cognac other than it coming from France. And we won probably 4 years in a row of one of the finest cognacs here at the LA Spirit Contest. And we have the humidipack that's inside the bottle that keeps the cigar fresh for about 10 years. The cigar is a Vartan cigar, and his buddy is Hanky, which you know him as Hendrik Kellner.
Right.
And he rolled that. He's a world-renowned master blender, which is Hendrik Kellner.
Yep.
So Vartan and Hanky basically joined together to make a tremendous product for this blend that we have here. And the rest is match made in heaven. And I've been out there and marketing, and that's all I do.
You know, John, I think what people sometimes they lose sight of how imaginative this invention was, because, you know, if someone was to say, oh, I'm going to have a cigar in a bottle and you're going to be able to have it for 10 years, stay fresh, people would have probably said, come on, you know, you're pulling my chain.
I just want to know.
Put me to the test, baby.
I know.
Well, no one's heard of a cigar in a bottle.
No.
A ship in a bottle,
yes,
but not a cigar.
I just want to know who's the idiot that won't open it for 10 years.
Exactly.
And like it's
yeah. No,
Somebody who has a dozen of them.
You have a lot of people that collect bottles, that don't smoke, that don't drink spirits, but they're bottle collectors, you know. So
and those are not fun people to be around either. So.
No. We like the people that like to drink what's in the bottle,
Exactly,
and then smoke the damn cigar that's in the bottle with it.
that, baby.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Dean Martin said it best. I feel sorry for people who don't drink. That's the best they're going to feel all day.
You know, so John, when you actually chose this cognac, so you went to France, right? And
you didn't even have to go to France.
You didn't even have to go. They sent you samples.
They sent me several different samples. And this particular sample, well, the product is a 40% alcohol contents. Other products are 42%, and we actually registered as an XS Grand Pommier, which is the first registered cognac under XS, which is extra special. So this cognac, to basically name a cognac, it should be at least brought up to a 4 year and more. So this is a 4 year blend to a 10-year blend.
Gotcha.
Oh wow.
Gotcha.
So the extra special is extra aged.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Very good,
Joey,
very good.
unlike you. Joey's not so special.
But he is aging.
He is
aging.
He is on the special spectrum, but not the kind that we would call special. Right, Joe?
Exactly.
Absolutely. So I'd like to get into my nose and my tasting notes on the cognac, and then we'll get into the whiskey a little bit. And then we'll start getting into like the cigar and how they pair in each third of the cigar and in each direction, as I explained in the beginning of the show. I think you got some special guests that might be jumping on with us, so we'll try to squeeze everything in. I know we're pressed for time, so I did do this in advance. I do have notes that I'll be going over, so bear with me as we run through this. It is quite a lot to go through two spirits and a cigar at the same time.
Sure.
Wow.
So when it comes to just the cognac on the nose, I get like a subtle and delicate hints of caramel over creamy sea breeze orange marmalade.
Ooh.
On the palate, nice thick viscosity, which I'm really impressed with. That's one thing I absolutely look for right off the get-go, is that's when you can tell it's a quality spirit. Like, boom, it hits you on your palate. Nice thickness, coating the palate. I get like a condensed milk chocolate covered cantaloupe on the palate.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, so you're getting that sweet and that fruity at the same time. On the finish, we're getting some earthy orange marmalade that melts away to like nice light hints of earthy spice. And again, this is just the cognac alone. And then I'll get to the whiskey. So then we can see what happens when we add the cigar in, how it changes each spirit. And again, we're challenging this awesome cognac with Barrel Craft's Mitsunara finished bourbon. I picked this because this is like my third bottle of this stuff. I've just been loving it lately.
That was just
I'm a huge fan of Mitsunara finished whiskey in general, but it does something really special to this bourbon. You get like that buttery carameliness going on, almost like those Pappies. So I really wanted to challenge this cognac with a really, really good bourbon, something that I've been digging a lot lately. So on the bourbon alone, again, on the nose, you get that buttery caramel spread over baked bread with a hint of mango on the finish. On the palate, medium viscosity, immediate spice over creamy frozen mango margarita mix. On the finish, you get an explosion of mixed tropical Skittle notes, like like when you take like a handful of Skittles and just pop it in your mouth, like the tropical version.
Oh yeah. A lot of people have done that, Joe.
Yeah, I
most
do it all the
people do
time.
that.
So that melts away to like a nice, like lingering fruity spice note. So that's what we got on both of these spirits. They're both incredible spirits. The difference here is, and this is going to come into play later on in the show when we get to our conclusion. We have this cognac, which is what is it, 42 or 40%?
40% alcohol.
40%. Okay. Yes. And so when I do these beforehand for prep, I don't really research like what is the ABV, like what is like the when I'm trying to do these, cognac versus whiskey or like three different whiskeys from the same distillery against one cigar. I don't really research anything because I just want to see how it plays out, how the challenge plays out, and who wins. But the Barrel Craft bourbon is actually 58.21% ABV. So we're
high octane.
We're talking about a totally other end of the spectrum here when it comes to the alcohol content. So if you want me to get into the first third of the cigar.
Yeah,
sure.
Okay. So this cigar, obviously, this is obviously a very premium cigar. That I noticed off the get-go. On that first thing I do is the visual, like pre-light, obviously. And this is like, you get like minimum veins on there. It's very like smooth and oily to the touch.
Yep.
Which is always a good indicator of a nice quality cigar. Both the bands are elegant, and I'll post it up here.
Yeah.
Very simple. You got that maroon and gold, and you got like that black and gold. Very easy to take off as you get into the cigar as well. Just very like elegant, just kind of like signaling to the smoker that this is absolutely a luxurious cigar.
Yeah.
We get like on the side sniff, you get like chocolate infused hay notes on the side sniff.
Yep.
And then on the dry foot, you get like a moist, like dark chocolate note thing going on there, which is almost like chocolate pudding. Yeah, absolutely. And then prepping the head of the cigar for a nice I did a V cut. No spice. No spice. Yeah.
No spice.
None.
But we get like a nice like bold like berry note over like oat notes. With like the perfect little kiss of spice.
Yep. And that's nice. It's kind of like an allspice.
Yeah, it's not a pepper.
It's not a pepper.
No, not at all.
It just lets you know that it's there.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah. So I did like a slow, like soft flame lighting of this cigar just because of how like luxurious and elegant looking it is. I wanted to do this properly. Right off the get-go, I get like sweet, like barbecued, like chocolate notes on the foot smoke. And then the first draw, I immediately got marzipan.
Marzipan.
Marzipan. I'm a fan. So I knew you guys were gonna laugh, but the cigar is very smooth and creamy.
Yes,
like without a doubt. And you get like that perfect balance of like light chocolate and like earthiness, like going on there. And the retrohale is very nutty.
Yes.
Kind of like Ronnie here sitting next to me.
Yes.
With like a nice like smoked like spice on the finish there. The creaminess then turns to like a nice like fruitiness. If you guys notice that in this first third.
I get a little bit of almost kind of like raisiny.
Yeah, like that
you know,
fruitiness, right?
That fruitiness of grape.
I'm going to say like a plum almost.
Plum,
Plum is
exactly.
more like
Plum. Plum.
Yeah.
There's that sweetness to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I couldn't quite pin it down, but yeah, that makes sense.
Like it.
Yeah.
But the awesome notes on this cigar, they just kind of like linger. You know, you could even put this cigar down, walk away, and it's just like the notes are just lingering, which is excellent.
And the room note, let's
room
not forget
note
about
is
that. As you're puffing, the whatever wind is here, probably from the fan, is coming right my way, and it's like, wow, what a wonderful bouquet it has. Really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so obviously it's a very delicious cigar. It's very, very balanced. That's one thing I noticed about the cigars. We got a very balanced cigar here. So Johnny, you guys nailed it with this cigar, throwing this in that bottle of cognac.
Give all the credit to Vartan and Hanky on that.
Okay.
And, if you notice, if you took the cigar out of the cellophane, you saw the color of the cellophane.
Oh yeah, it's nice and yellow, nice and amber.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Aged tobacco about 5 years here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And it's
Excellent.
just delicious. I mean,
It is delicious.
And you know, premium tobacco always speaks for itself, and it tells you during your smoking experience. You know when you're getting what I will call a bad cigar is when you have a really distasteful. This leaves you with the beautiful, clean palate, where you don't even realize that you smoked the cigar.
Yeah, like when you got a bad cigar, you're going to get that ashy taste. That
sourness.
Sour note.
Sourness. Yeah.
This
is good.
What's the age on the tobacco on this?
5 years.
5 years. Okay, yeah, I just wanted to confirm that. Okay.
Absolutely.
So you guys want to hear what happened? So in the first third of the cigar, I did the cigar to the spirit, each spirit.
Right.
Yep.
So the cigar to the cognac, it's very sweet and fruity. We get vanilla notes that come to the forefront. It's very candy-like, very balanced and delicious, with notes of like Werther's caramel, those hard candies that
Those hard caramel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Like it's that like
A little square
to the
bits.
T.
Yeah.
So you get that Werther's caramel on the finish. So then I cleanse my palate with some water and some crackers, and then I go to the cigar to this whiskey here. It's also very sweet, but we get like darker, bolder notes of caramel that kind of like dominate the situation here with the whiskey. Overall, the cigar made both spirits very sweet in the first third here. When we go to cigar to the spirit, but the cognac had more complexity. So in this direction, in the first third of the cigar, we got the cognac for the win. And I hate to say it as a whiskey enthusiast, as a whiskey nut that writes for a whiskey magazine. Forget about it.
Ronnie, what the hell was that?
Wow.
That's not from us. I thought that was the chooch.
Oh, that was Kyle doing
That
that.
was a Long Island duck.
The applause, the audience. Wild.
So Johnny, I know that was a lot to absorb, and I know that was a lot to absorb for the audience and everybody, especially for Frank.
Yeah.
But what'd you think of that breakdown of the first third here when we go to cigar to the spirit?
I think you're spot on it. You know, the caramels and the spices on the cigar. That's a great combo together. But remember, everybody has a different palate. Everybody has a different taste. It all depends what you've eaten the night before, the same day. You know, you could have a $10 cigar that is acceptable all day long. You know, and you could have a $100 cigar. It all depends on the palate, on the individual.
Right. That's true too, John. I mean, for sure. But I think what's nice about this is the complexity of the cigar is in harmony with your cognac, because there isn't an overwhelming presence in the room. So when this cigar, if this cigar is paired with anything like you're talking about something that's 116 proof, Joe,
Oh man,
That-
we're
that
talking nearly 120 proof at this point.
almost 120 proof. So obviously, if the cigar is very, what I will like to call balanced and delicate, that higher octane alcohol is going to dominate the presence of that cigar and not allow it to kind of even change as much that spirit. Whereas listen, John, your cognac is so smooth, literally.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The smoothness on this is what is the most amazing part of this cognac.
The sweetness and like the fruitiness of it is what I really honed in on. And yeah, you saw in the first third is those caramel notes of the higher proof bourbon kind of dominated the situation, and it made it less complex.
Mm-hmm.
compared to all those
powering each other. It's more like parallel.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
They complement each other.
The cognac and the cognac and the cigar.
One doesn't cancel out the other.
No,
right.
No.
So I was sitting there doing this, yesterday. I'm like, fuck. the cognac won the first round for sure, like without a doubt, without a doubt. So kudos to you on that.
So
Thank
Joey,
you.
second part of this cigar, third. What are your thoughts?
Oh man, when it comes to the second third of this cigar, and as suspected, this cigar remains very smooth, and in my opinion, it's very mild. It's at this point it's very mild, and it just gets like creamier.
Yes,
as you go. Like this is just a cream bomb smoke, like easy breezy. Like you could probably smoke this at any point of the day. Just definitely you could smoke this in the morning as soon as you wake up.
Absolutely,
yeah. You could smoke this on an empty stomach.
Right.
I absolutely love this cigar. This is my first time with the cigar, and just I fell in love with it. The draw is perfect.
Yep.
It maintains like a really nice slow and even burn. As you can see there. Those delicious and creamy like marzipan notes still dominate the situation here in the second third of the cigar. And for those who don't know, marzipan is like a nutty cream paste. Right. And I just, for some reason, I get that only on quality cigars. If it's like a shit crap cigar, I won't get marzipan. Absolutely.
Because it's more subtle. That's a more subtle.
It is. It's a very subtle note but for some reason, when you have like really like good quality tobacco in a cigar, like I will detect that note immediately. And this is the first time I've noticed that note on the first puff of a cigar.
Right.
Yeah.
You guys call me Joey Marzipan for a reason.
Right.
Right. But man, this cigar should be called Joey Marzipan.
Exactly.
We'll make that the nickname.
Absolutely. But I'm going through the second third here, and I had to do a tap off of that ash. It was kind of making me nervous a little bit.
Ash.
Yeah. Then we get like some nice like vanilla and fruit and fruitiness that comes in. I know Kyle, you were talking about like that plum note. I couldn't really pin it down, but I knew there was something there, like some kind of fruit note going on there, which is just like a really nice transition in the cigar. And then the main thing I noticed about this cigar is it's so balanced and creamy.
Yes.
Right. It's just if you're into those creamy smokes, this is your jam right here.
Exactly.
And
Absolutely.
I think you can only get it in the bottle, right? From my understanding.
Yes, for right now, that is correct. Vartan does sell these particular cigars once in a while at his shop to his VIP guests. He has a Davidoff shop as well at Ambassador Fine Cigars as well. And he also carries the product. And the special guest is coming around.
Okay. We got our special guest is about to make an appearance, folks.
Oh my God! Should we go to sponsorship first to give him a chance to settle? What do you think?
Sure.
Well, let's finish off the second third.
Yeah.
The second third, I did the spirit to the cigar. So I did the cognac to the cigar, then I did the whiskey to the cigar. So the cognac to the cigar, we get that the fruitiness of the cognac becomes very creamy and moist on the palate. This is like toasted creme brulee all day. It's fantastic.
Yeah, very well said, Joe.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
cup.
So
Yes.
then we go to the whiskey to the cigar.
Somebody passed by back there, Joe.
Whiskey to the cigar, we get like a spicy and sweet caramel notes that turn to bold dark chocolate cake with more like spice on the finish. Again, that dominates the pairing. In here, I note that the high 58.21% ABV of that Mitsunara finished bourbon seems to be dominating when paired with this cigar versus the balance of that cognac, that awesome toasted creme brulee note in that cognac. Both have awesome flavors going on, but here once again it's the cognac for the win.
There we
Johnny,
go. Second,
Johnny.
third.
2 for 2.
Oh, wait.
Oh, yeah, a little noise in the background.
So I don't know if you have a special guest ready or if you want to do sponsorship.
Let's go to a sponsor real quick.
Let's do a sponsor. Get that out of the way so this way the guest can
When
sit
it
next
gets
down to you,
and
Johnny.
get ready. We will be right back after these special words from our amazing sponsors.
Perfect.
At Norwood Royal Cigars, we have the biggest walk-in humidor in the Midwest. Our 1,500 square foot humidor is home to almost 4,000 different cigars that will meet the need of any cigar enthusiast. We have boutique blends to the more traditional selections and everything in between. From the novice beginner to the aficionado, the knowledgeable staff at NRC will find the perfect cigar for you. Located on the northwest side of Chicago, we want to be your shop for all your cigar wants and needs. As always, at Norwood Royal Cigars, light it, smoke it, love it.
Experience the magic of Rockefeller Cigars today. With 11 years steeped in tradition, passion, and mystery of the leaf, Rockefeller has a cigar just for you. Be like the greatest magicians and make Rockefeller Cigars appear in your lineup with any of our 4 lines: the Nicaraguan, the Dominican Blue, the Vintage Gold, and our new LE, the Art of Magic.
Cigar in the Bottle is 2 palate-pleasing gifts in 1. A specially blended Grand Pommier XS VSOP Cognac is elegantly contained in patented numbered bottles. Winner of back-to-back-to-back-to-back medals at the LA Spirits Awards, Cigar in the Bottle inventor Forbidden Johnny teams up with Vartan and Hendrik Kellner for this custom-blended Vartan Reserve cigar, well-preserved in a hand-blown glass chamber featuring Bovita 2-way humidification.
All begins at the very first climate-controlled Rodriguez Olivan cigar factory located in the Dominican Republic. Our 2 major brands include Don Olivan, which are boutique cigars suited for that individual who takes great pride in something unique. BAMF is our armed forces cigars designed for that badass mother effer. Not only are you smoking a great premium cigar, a percentage of the proceeds is donated to our heroic men and women in uniform.
And we are back, folks. We are back. And I think John and Rick, they may have a special guest for us here.
Yes, we're waiting. It's walking up now.
Oh boy, get ready, folks. I don't know
Put
if
on full screen.
Hit the share button, everybody. Hit the share button now.
Right here. Right here. Here.
I will once he sits down. Once our
You're
special
gonna recognize him as soon as you see him.
Oh my God!
Hey!
Speechless. It's Buddy Holly.
Wow.
How are you,
Mr.
man?
Gary Busey, good evening.
I
How are
can't hear
you?
Hello.
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 You're looking good, buddy. How are you?
I cannot hear a word you say it.
Oh,
I hear the noise, but there's no volume.
Oh, it must
what
be.
happened?
Huh.
We're gonna turn you up. Hold on.
All right.
We're gonna give you volume.
Turn me up.
Let it rip, Gary. Let it rip. Little
A lot
help
of
here,
people- a lot
folks.
of
Mr.
people
Gary
don't know that
Busey
Gary-
here, special guest.
A lot of people don't realize,
Hey,
but
Thing
Gary,
is on, too.
Gary Busey was a musician and a songwriter
Oh,
as
yeah.
well. So
Can you hear us?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
I cannot.
No. Oh boy.
You just explain it. You
all
wanna
right,
tell
can
them-
you hear us now?
No, I can't hear him.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
All right, so tell Gary, let's talk about your book. Tell him to talk about his book.
Yeah, of course.
I want to talk about the book, he said.
Wait a minute. What do you want to know about the book?
The name of the book. What's the book all about?
Everything.
Everything you want to say, man. Promote it.
You want to talk about the book? They want you to talk about the book.
Not yet. I'm not ready.
All right, all right.
He's getting his notes. He's got his notes.
All right, folks. Everybody, please hit your share button because this is a special treat here.
But you guys, I love the way you talk, but you talk a little fast for me.
Okay, I'm a New Yorker. Sorry. So we'll go a little slower. How are you, Gary?
I'm not Hawaii. I live in Malibu.
Gotcha. So tell us a little bit about the reason for the book.
There he is.
This
Busey
is
is
the book. It's called Buseyisms. And what a Buseyism is, I take the letters to spell a word and create a new definition of the word using the original letters.
aha.
Like on the front of the book, you'll see basic instructions before leaving Earth.
That's awesome.
That spells Bible.
Yes.
Right.
The Bible's a bestseller.
Congratulations.
What is FART?
Well, what are your questions?
Oh yeah. Well, what is FART? I think the F means flatulence. Am I right?
I can't hear. I
What
can't
is
understand
FART?
it. I can't understand it.
Yeah.
You guys are talking too fast. I can't understand you.
Okay. FART.
Yeah,
So-
we all do it.
Yes, we do.
Function of your normal body. When you eat certain foods, they all have toxins, ingredients in them that causes what's called gas.
Yes.
And you hear, I just got gas lit. That is a flaming fart. And the word fart, F-A-R-T, stands for feeling a rectal transmission. And it's fun to fart in an elevator, but don't tell anybody. As soon as you fart, you say, let's play a game called Name That Smell. And if they name the smell of the fart properly, they are to get a 50-cent piece.
Oh.
That's halfway to $1. That means you're on a successful journey in the elevator.
Okay.
So Gary, how long have you been smoking cigars?
What?
How long have you been smoking cigars?
Oh, I can't remember. I can only remember what happened 10 minutes ago. I've been smoking cigars for years, a lot of years. But the thing about a cigar is I don't inhale them.
No.
No.
You and a lot of other people.
Cigar. What's this called?
So what would
Juan Lopez.
What?
Juan Lopez.
This is a Juan Lopez
aha.
cigar. And it's incredible the way the soil is in Cuba. Because it has a resilience in it that grows tobacco in a very heavenly way.
True.
I like Cuban cigars.
Aha. Now, Gary, if you were to use a Buseyism on the word cigar, what would that be?
Buseyism for cigar. You don't have one.
Oh. Calling it great energy.
Yes.
Calling it good energy cigar. Or calling it good. Calling it great energy, really.
Yes, you're absolutely right.
There is a thing about smoking cigars for men. It shouldn't be registered as being gay. Because you're sticking this brown tube in your mouth. That's not gay.
No.
No, it's
Let me
not.
tell you something you probably know. The word gay, G-A-Y,
Yes.
that's what homosexuals tell heterosexuals, and G-A-Y means good as you. Gotta be gay. I don't know how to be gay. Have you guys?
No.
You guys are drooling to your chin.
We do.
That's
Yes.
a good sign to being gay.
So Gary,
And I have a great bumper sticker for you.
uh-oh.
I'd rather be drooling. I mean,
Then the guy.
I don't remember this until
tomorrow.
I don't know whether I remember it all.
What, you have a question?
Yeah, I have a question for Gary.
Oh, yeah.
What instrument do you play? Musical.
The first instrument I learned to play was my body.
So the organ is what you played,
That's
right?
the thing I learned to do when I went to
The skin flute.
The skin
I
flute.
went to a high school variety show. There were two guys dressed in cardboard outfits like frogs. And they did a thing called the ham bone, Hambone. It's where you slap your body with the back of your hands and the front of your head and cause a rhythm that cannot be beat, cannot be denied. Hambo, where you been? I've been around the world and I'm going again.
Gary, did you play any of the guitar in the movie, Buddy Holly, when you did the movie?
You play guitar in the movie, Buddy Holly.
I played the guitar.
You did. Okay.
Played with wardrobe. I played with my makeup. They gave me 3 permanents to get a curly.
Wow.
Dyed it black, gave me the clothes for the 50s, and I could not find Gary Busey in the mirror. That's what I got branded as Buddy Holly Spirit.
Right.
You did a
After
great
the
job.
movie, I realized 2 months after the movie, I was singing the songs, They wanted me to sing live, so I did. They never made a movie before. Wonderful men from Philadelphia. And I realized I was singing Buddy Holly's spirit.
Wow.
His spirit was singing through me. So
wow.
I'm a messenger.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Well, you did a hell of a job doing that movie. It's a great movie.
But I also hear that you also play the accordion.
I could understand you.
Play the accordion. No, you don't play.
I could understand you.
I read somewhere that you played the accordion as well.
Oh, that's in one of your surrealistic dreams.
He does play the drums though very well.
Oh, okay. Wow.
He used to play drums with. Who'd you play drums with?
I played drums with my soulmate, incredible musician. His name is Claude Russell Bridges, but on stage they called him Leon Russell.
Really?
Wow.
Wow.
Awesome.
I lived with him, went on tours, played word games.
Wow.
That's cool.
You know, like,
Amazing.
here's another Bushism for you.
Yes.
VIP. That stands for very important primate. I was born in 1944, and on the Chinese calendar, that is the year of the monkey. Every pig has monkey in them.
I agree. Are you a fan of the
what?
All of the Planet of the Apes movies? Are you a fan?
You like the Planet of the Apes movies?
I'm living on the Planet of the Apes.
Oh, Gary, never cease to amaze us, buddy.
Hey, here's something I want to tell you. I want to share this with you.
Uh-huh.
And it came through me, not from me.
Uh-huh.
And it is this. I would rather have the memory of a lost kiss than no memory of a kiss forgotten.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty deep.
Nice.
Do we want to give one of their listeners a book, Gary? Autographed book? How about we do that? You want to do that?
We could
Wow,
do that.
that would be awesome.
Oh, that would be amazing. How about
Oh my God.
How about if I play a game with the listener and ask them a question about Gary and see if they get the correct answer? How's that?
Yeah, great. Let's do that.
That would be awesome.
Perfect.
Perfect. I think that's a good one. So let's do this.
We don't have to do anything like that. We're good.
What?
Show the book. Show the book.
Show the book.
So if this is to the winner, whoever guesses this will get a signed copy of Buseyisms by Gary Busey himself. So the question is, Gary appeared on a TV reality show in the United Kingdom and emerged as the winner of the series. His unpredictable and outspoken personality captivated viewers, earned him top prize in 2014. What was that series, folks?
Wow.
What? I don't know.
No, you didn't ask you.
It's not for you, Gary. It's for the audience. We're looking for the answers for the audience.
I know.
Read it.
Oh, look, and somebody came in quick.
Wow.
Colin came in quick. I think it was Colin.
Yeah.
Celebrity Big Brother.
Brother.
Celebrity Big Brother.
Yes, Celebrity Big Brother. You won.
All right, Colin.
There you go.
Colin, all right.
Nice.
Signed book from Gary.
Rick, I'm going to give you the address to Colin, if that's okay, or I'll give it to Johnny, and then
Give it to Johnny.
Gary could send that off, or have Johnny send it off. Thank you, Gary.
Thank you, Gary.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gary.
Congratulations, Colin. That's awesome.
That's
Beautiful.
a nice thing to have. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, very
Absolutely.
nice.
So Gary,
Have you got some questions that are hard?
hard questions?
For you?
They ask me a hard
Gary?
question. I will give you an easy answer.
So if all right, I'm thinking, what do you consider to be the toughest role that you've ever played in as an actor? Your toughest role. As you said.
Tough. Because I've done 300 pictures in 55 years. And the roles pick you. The roles pick me.
Right. That's true. So it is you.
And the top movie for my heart and soul and spirit was the Buddy Holly story.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's touched everyone.
That'll be the day.
The spirit's still in you, huh, Gary?
I like hard questions.
Wow.
That's amazing.
That's amazing.
Hard
I
question.
can
What,
still
what are the
see
chords?
that movie
I
still
want
is in you.
guys to sell these books, because what it's about the struggles I've been through.
Right.
And what I did to get through them.
Right.
Yes.
It will motivate people in an inspirational way to get through what they're going through that seems to be difficult, hard, embarrassing, stupid. Welcome to Earth.
Right.
So true.
We've all had our struggles.
Oh yeah. Everyone.
I got to ask, what would be, if he was going to pick a whiskey, what would be his favorite whiskey if he had one?
What?
Do you have a favorite whiskey?
Whiskey?
You like Patron tequila?
Yeah, I love Patron.
There we go.
Okay.
No, whiskey. What would be his favorite
A
whiskey?
little salt and lime.
He doesn't
no
drink
salt.
whiskey.
He doesn't drink whiskey,
Oh, okay.
Joey. Don't try
All
to don't try to make him drink something he doesn't like.
Did you talk slower?
Uh,
You're on speed dial with your voice.
Gary turns 80 this month.
That's right.
wow. Happy
Congratulations.
birthday. Happy
This
birthday.
month.
June 29th.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Born June 29th, 1944. My
Wow.
father was in the South Pacific, World War II. He was a CB with the Navy, and that's construction battalion. And they built runways in the desert on these islands for the B-29ers to come in. And he saw a B-29er come in, and the nose art on right below the cockpit windows was a girl named Enola Gay.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
He saw them load little fat boy
Right.
onto the plane.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow. That was the bomb, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's
That
it.
was it.
That is
they
awesome.
don't touch the bomb till there's 37,000 feet. Automatic pilot, no turbulence,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where they put the bomb together.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Hey, behind me, don't smoke. What's the first thing you guys did that was different for you to do when you were 10 years old?
Oh, that's a good question, Gary.
Play with myself.
Play with myself.
What?
Play with himself.
He said play with himself.
So glad I'm
What
sitting
way?
next to him right now.
In what way?
When you're 10, you're bubbling around with your little bitty peenie.
I turn my hand upside down for a different feel.
What?
Well, that's Ronnie, of course, Ron. For me, what did I do? I think I tried actually playing a different position in baseball that I wasn't accustomed to at 10. So
You weren't accustomed to being the catcher.
No, Joey, that's you. Ball.
Can't hear you.
No, I tried a different position in baseball. That's what I did at 10.
Did you ever try left out?
It was either that or the bench.
Water boy.
What?
He was a water boy.
Water boy.
Water boy? We're all water boys. Liquid.
That's true.
Gary, what's next in your next project, or what's coming on besides the book now? What other plans do you have?
Project. You're writing another book.
I didn't understand this question.
What's your next project?
My forever project is living life in a great, happy, and fun way, and considering other people's feelings first before I consider mine, because I already know mine. Big deal.
Wow.
Very nice, Gary. Very
When
nice.
did you
Very
guys
spiritual.
first be attracted? How old were you when you were first attracted to the female?
2 years old.
2 years old.
Right out of the womb.
Right out of the womb.
Kyle can't answer that question ever.
You can't hear us.
Well, I hope you guys had a good time with Gary.
Oh,
Gary, thank
Come on
you.
and say hi to
Thank you,
everybody.
Yes,
Gary.
thank you, Gary. Thank you.
Get these books to people.
Yes.
I don't
Yes.
know how to do that.
Is that book on sale right now?
Yeah,
Is the
because
book-
it's a
yes.
good read.
Okay.
Yeah.
With a lot of pictures in it.
You can buy the book on his website, Gary Busey
No,
website,
you can get them on Amazon.
Amazon.
Amazon. Yep.
All right. So
Oh,
everybody can get it now.
Busey.
Busey is
Congratulations, Gary.
All right.
Wishing you all the best.
Hey, you
Bye.
guys, I want you to have fun with your life and be happy.
Thank you. Thank you very
You
much.
too.
Especially
Thank
for
you.
yourselves.
Thank
Thank you for all your memories. Thank you for everything you've done.
Yeah, there you go. We got Buseyisms. You got Gary with Rick, and of course Johnny. I mean, those guys that's the tag team right there.
There you go.
For sure.
Absolutely.
That is Malibu.
That's awesome.
Congratulations, guys. Thank you so much, Gary,
Thank
for
you,
stopping
Gary.
by and taking time for us. Really appreciate it. We're wishing you all the best on your
Well,
book.
thank you for inviting me to do it because I really feel gratefully honored to be talking to the six of you.
Yes. Yes. There is six of us because
he's correct. He's actually correct. I don't know why we're laughing, but he's correct.
He's good. He's good.
Just think you're in 75 countries.
You guys, were you guys trained or programmed to talk really fast?
we grew up in New York.
It's called New York.
New York
You
is
guys
what
talk
we
to me like
are.
human machine guns.
Hey, Gary, come back anytime. We'd
That's
love
it.
to have you on the show
Yes.
anytime you want, buddy.
Come back anytime you want.
What?
Come back. Come back anytime you want.
To do what?
We shoot the shit.
That's an open-ended question. You turtle little boy.
We love
About
you,
your
Gary.
next book.
That's a good thing to be proud of.
Yes.
All five of you are still very fertile.
Yes. Yes.
Thanks, Gary.
Thank you, Gary.
Gary,
Take care.
Busey, folks. I mean, you got to love his hair. I wish I had that much hair. I
Yeah,
don't have
really.
He's 80.
What?
He's got a lot more hair than I've ever had when I was 16. You have more hair at 80 than I had at 16.
Talking too fast.
You got more hair.
Lower.
Great thing about my hair is that it is always perfect.
That's
So is ours.
Let's sell these books. I want you guys to have one.
yes.
Yes, thank you.
Give them to Johnny. Johnny, take care of those books for us, buddy.
Give him to Good Luck Johnny over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
We love
Thank
you,
you,
Gary.
guys.
Thank you.
Gary.
And happy birthday.
Bring
And
the book
happy
that way.
birthday.
Bring the book. There you
There it
go.
is.
There it
There
is.
you go. Gary Busey.
Gary,
Well, we hope you
Whoa.
enjoyed that. That was simply amazing.
At Amazon, pick it up today.
at Amazon, you got to get the book, folks. It's going to be an inspirational journey for you, and that's what you can know. That's
it.
Oh yeah,
because that'll be the day. Go right into it, Gary.
Hey, don't forget that it's never over until the fat woman shakes.
That's right.
Yes.
You're listening to Yogi Berra.
Yes.
What?
You're listening to Yogi Berra. It ain't over till the fat lady sings.
What do they say?
They're agreeing with you.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Well, you guys have a good one.
Yes.
Take care, Gary.
Thank you.
Been great talking to you.
Yes.
You too.
Thank you.
You
This is a
too.
forever memory moment. A forever memory moment are moments that count for your heart, your spirit, your soul, and your identity.
That's
Yeah.
true.
That's right.
Yes.
That's true. Thank you, Gary.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Johnny. Thank you so much, Rick, for bringing Gary and
What?
You got it. Thank you.
We love Gary.
Oh, yeah.
Johnny, come on back.
Come on back, John.
We'll go to, hey, why don't we go to our last round of sponsors? And this way, when we come back, we'll get Johnny and Rick, and we can finish Joey's.
Okay, brothers. Thank you.
All right, you got it. See you guys in a minute. All right.
Be right back.
Johnny will be right back with us, folks.
Another day in paradise, slanging cigars.
Howard G Cigars is a dynamic new cigar brand grown from a love for cigar culture and a respect for the artisanship behind the craft. We are a minority-owned family business based in Orlando, Florida. Our current collection delivers 3 exclusive lines: the Black Moses, Magic Stick, All Pro Series featuring Leon Searcy's signature cigar and Ike Taylor's one-of-a-kind, and the newly released Perfect Round, featuring 18 cigars, a front 9 and a back 9. Visit our website at www.howardgcigars.com. You can find a full list of our retail partners there too. Thank you for making us part of your humidor.
This is Phil Morgan, General Manager of Missouri Meerschaum Corncob Pipes in Washington, Missouri. Our mission since 1869 has been to produce great smoking pipes that anyone can afford. We guarantee our pipes won't be your most expensive, but they just might be the ones you smoke the most. At Missouri Meerschaum Company, we don't just sell our corncob pipes, we grow them, make them, and smoke them. Missouri Meerschaum, Washington, Missouri, since 1869.
Loyalty, passion, courage. These are the founding principles of K by Karen Berger Cigars. The Maduro, the Habano, and the newly rated 93 by Cigar Journal Connecticut. Do yourself a favor and check out this wonderful line of cigars that come from a completely linear company from seed to your hands. A family of 4 generations in tobacco. It started in Odense, Denmark 141 years ago, 1882, with a factory and a retail store by Eric Peter Stokoby. 4th Generation is a premium quality brand consisting of a selection of tin and loose tobaccos made in Denmark, pipes made of the finest quality briar, and superior accessories from leather goods, lighters, and pipe tools. The selection of 4th Generation products are available in premium pipe and cigar stores in the US and many European countries. Check out 4thGenPipeTobacco.com.
Well, that
And
was
we
wonderful.
are back,
That
folks.
was wonderful.
Hey, what's
That was
happening there?
exciting, right?
That was
Oh,
exciting.
yeah. Oh, my gosh.
You know, Johnny, I gotta use a quote coming out of the Maltese Falcon. This liquor and this cigar together, this is the stuff dreams are made out of.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, brother.
No,
It
yeah.
really is,
It
man.
really is.
Wow.
Made in heaven.
Wow.
Hey, guys, thank
That
you
was
very
a-
much for getting him on board.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was
Lee.
one and only. You know, you never know if this is ever going to happen again. You know,
Right?
Yeah.
He's gonna be 80 years old, so that was a definitely treat for us too.
God bless him.
So,
God bless
thank
him.
you. Yeah, tell him we appreciate the book offer and everything, guys. That was absolutely spectacular.
Wonderful. I can't wait to read it.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
It's really an amazing book. Amazing.
Yeah.
book.
I won't put it down once I get it.
All right, so to recap, we've kind of established that both spirits, we have excellent flavor on the cigar with both spirits. The bourbon seems to be that higher ABV seems to be dominating the situation, and the cognac has won the first third and the second third when we go to cigar to spirit and spirit to cigar. In the final third, just to recap as well, what I did was. With my Glencairn, which is the best option when doing this direction, is you.
Let's get him on board there.
You smoke your Glencairn.
Yeah.
You smoke the spirit. Do we have another guest coming on board or?
No, he wasn't able to make it. So
Okay.
we were actually expecting Art Garcia, one of our friends, on board. He was supposed to be making a stop and see everybody, but unfortunately, just got noticed that he ended up at the doctor doing a diabetes situation. So, Art, hope you're doing well, and we'll catch you next time.
Okay, so into the final third of this cigar, the cigar is still burning perfectly, but its boldness level kind of ramps up a little bit. From a mild to more of like a medium boldness.
Yes.
We get like bolder toasted notes of that marzipan, and more spice on the retrohale. Finally.
Yep.
More of those vanilla bean notes start coming through. But still, the cigar remains like a creamy, with more of like a toasted finish on the palate. Which I love. You almost getting to that leathery, those leathery notes, which I absolutely love on a cigar.
Hey Joey, do you notice? Do you notice that now that there becomes a more narrowing since we're getting to the last third? Do you see that the higher proofed spirit now starting to not as much dominate? Do you see an effect now on the cigar to the spirit?
Yeah, absolutely, and especially when we smoke the spirit, we smoke the bourbon, and I'll get into that in a second here. Finishing up the final third of the cigar, like I said, everything seems to be ramped up. You're kind of like forcing the smoker to just kind of sit back, relax, slow down, because here comes some boldness. And while I was doing this, obviously I'm going from cognac to whiskey the whole time, and at this point I'm a little buzzed. Hey, you know what? But that's the point, right? That's the point. At that point, I'm buzzed, and that's the point. Smoking the spirit, smoking the cognac, and again, what we do is kind of, I call it like the poor man's like smoker. Instead of actually having one of those fancy smokers, you just take a puff of your cigar, put it right in your glass. You smoke that spirit. So the cigar smoked cognac. We get like candied strawberries, and like tropical notes of like kiwi on the finish, which is just very, like super cool.
Yeah.
Then we go to the other Glencairn. We smoke that bourbon, this Mitsunara finished barrel craft blend. We get like bold and like toasted sweet caramel notes. And then you get like a really heavy spice on the finish.
Right.
So again, we get great flavor with both spirits, but simply more balance and complexity with that cognac. So here in the final third, the cognac takes the cake.
There you go.
So Johnny, you should be
the award goes to there we go.
I thought the barrel craft Mitsunara, which I absolutely love.
Something's happened with your mic.
I felt like it was going to bring more fruit to the table, but that ABV was dominating the situation, and those caramel notes were just dominating the situation with this more mild cigar. And that lesser 40% ABV on that cognac is definitely meant for this mild to medium cigar in all three directions.
Right.
So keep that in mind. Again, while that Mitsunara bourbon is highly recommended, especially for those preferring like a little spice, if you're into those spicier bourbons or those spicier pairings with your cigar, definitely go for that Mitsunara bourbon. But this experiment or this challenge only confirms the importance of matching your boldness level with that cigar.
Right.
So I was glad I did this, and just reaffirming that strategy of matching your boldness levels for a great marriage on a pairing. So it's the Grand Pommoer XS VSOP Cognac for the win. Johnny, congratulations. Good job on this.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Wonderful.
So back to more of those Buseyisms.
Fart.
What's the Buseyism for cognac?
He's got tons of them.
I'm sure.
At 80 years old, you better have saved a lot and know a lot. That's for sure.
Without a doubt.
That's great.
Well, yeah, Father's Day is coming up. And I think your slogan is like, this is for the person who has almost everything. And that really nails it on the head, because if you're looking to really treat yourself to something really special, definitely grab this cigar in the bottle, and you've nailed it on the head.
Well, let's talk about that. Johnny, these 4 years in a row. 4 years in a row, you won.
4 years in a row. At the LA Spirit Contest, we won one of the greatest spirits out here.
Absolutely, folks.
Awesome.
So this means a lot. 4 straight years are number one.
Yep.
So get your cigar in the bottle, folks, because it's well worth it, and it's absolutely fabulous. And it's a conversation piece also with having a Vartan cigar in it. You're going to be the only one in the neighborhood that might have that collection, but don't save it for 10 years. Smoke the cigar also.
Enjoy it.
And get another bottle.
And,
Finish it. Why not? Right, Johnny?
Clay Atkins has a good question for you, John. How do you get the cigar out of the bottle?
From the bottom of
With
the
Buseyism.
If you look at the bottom, Frank, show me the bottom, the bigger picture.
There you go.
See that?
Yep.
There's a little tag right here.
And you pull that tab
You
out.
pull the tag out, and then the rubber piece that has
Rubber stopper in there.
a stopper in there. If you see it on the bottom here,
you
pull that out, and the cigar comes out fresh.
And you got to take the rubber off.
Basically, you're right here. Exactly. You pull off the sticker that it's a numbered
You
bottle.
take the rubber off, then you pull out.
Yeah, look at it again, Johnny. Johnny, bring it over to the other side.
It's got a Bovita pack. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
And slides right on out.
Beautiful.
Boom. Right there.
Or you could drink the whole bottle, get smashed, and then break the bottle and take the cigar and smoke it.
Which way you want to do it. Which way you want to
It works in either direction.
Yep.
So you go to cigarinthebottle.com, folks, to order your bottle, and that's how you get it. It's that simple. It's well worth to have it because it's fascinating cognac.
Johnny, is this something you'd find on the shelves too, at like the liquor stores?
Well, right now, if you go to cigarinthebottle.com, there's a list of authorized dealers that can actually ship you the product. There's Agua Caliente casinos that pour the product on the shelves, off the shelves at $45 a shot. The last person that gets the last shot gets the cigar. They actually pour it at $45 a shot.
Wow.
And we opened up right now, we're in California, obviously, Arizona, New York, and we just opened up out there. I think it's registered. That's going to be in Minnesota as well, hopefully. And we're just going on to different states slowly but surely, but we're opening up the horizon with the product.
Yeah, I feel like this should be on the shelves at like Vinny's in Chicago.
Yeah.
That's next. That's next.
There you go.
Are you in Florida yet by any chance, Johnny? I know the last time we talked, you were looking for a distribution. Did that finally go through in Florida?
Yeah, we have a distributor in Florida right now. So now we're going to set that up and get into the retail outlets out that area as well.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
Wow.
That's awesome, Johnny. That is awesome. We are so happy for you and your growth. And again, we met you back at PCA, and you have been a brother to us ever since day one, and the Long Island Ducks too. So that that's close.
Well, we got that connection, you know.
But we actually got the connection where Bob and I used to go to your uncle's place in Delhi, in Jackson Heights, Queens, under the L, and our parents used to bring us there and hang out, and we used to buy a whole bunch of stuff. So that's how the whole connection began, and the Long Island Ducks.
Yeah.
Hey, Johnny, last time you were on our show, we were talking about how you had the cigar in the bottle in the movie, and then you're about to press release the movie and everything. How did everything go with the movie and all that?
Yeah, Jimmy Patola was going to be on, but he had to go to Tennessee. He has some kind of a major function there, and it's in his movie. There's a great scene. It's a Californian type of a movie, and it's in that scene for a long time. So, you know, we're trying to get a product placing as best as we can in different type of movies and so forth, you know?
Right.
It takes a lot of time to do those kind of things, but I get it done slowly but surely.
But you got a guy who's connected in Hollywood. I think he was just on a few minutes ago, you know? What?
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, man.
So, you know, now it's about that time where we give away things. You know, people always are itching. They're waiting to answer great questions. So this part of this segment of the show is called Stump Saka Squatch. So I ask questions to the audience, and the audience has an opportunity to answer, and then they win a prize. What prize are they winning today? What Joey, what are we winning today?
Johnny, what are we winning? I know you had something in mind.
One of these.
Wow.
A bottle tonight, folks. $325 retail. Here you go. Tonight's lucky winner.
Wow.
But let's do a 2-point thing, because, Johnny, I think you mentioned hats and a polo shirt. I think
Hats,
Rick might
polo
have
shirts
something.
for women and men.
Nice.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right, perfect.
This better be the hardest question you ever came up with.
No, let's do the polo shirt and the hat first. Is Rick going to do anything like a beautiful hat like what we're wearing here?
Done.
Perfect.
Okay, so we'll do the Malibu hat with the bottle, but we'll give the Johnny hat with the polo. So it's a 2-question deal tonight, winners. You're going to get 2 questions. And if a lady wins, she gets a lady polo, correct?
Beautiful red shirt. Absolutely.
Beautiful red shirt. Absolutely.
Wow, wait.
Okay, so for the polos, this is the question for the audience. All right. Oh, well, let me first give you guys some questions. See if you get anything. See how good you are, John. I'm going to ask a couple of questions of you guys first. So on this day in history, in 1982, Bob, this movie starring Drew Barrymore is released and became 1982. What's the name of this movie?
Oh, that not Close Encounter. No.
Oh, wow, with the ghost. Oh, God.
Kyle, you got to get this.
Oh, no.
Shoot. I've watched.
There's a ride. There's a ride in Disney.
Oh, my God. It's
that my daughter.
Close Encounters.
Poltergeist.
No, not close to
Poltergeist.
E.T.
E.T.
Oh, E.T.
E.T. Drew Barrymore is E.T.
Yes.
Phone home.
Chooches.
That reminds me, I got a phone home.
And Frank, that wasn't Disney. That was Universal when they had it.
Universal. I'm sorry. That's all right. It's all good.
He stumped himself.
All right. There you go.
People are answering, so we got listeners practicing their finger work.
So on this date in history in 2002, this Star Search reality show
got me out.
starring Paula Abdul, Randy Jackson,
American
Idol.
Idol
American
Idol in 2002. It's been 20 years of American Idol.
Oof.
Wow.
Wait.
All right. That's a long time. It is. All right. This is for the first Polo shirts and hats. Here we go,
right.
folks. All righty. Oh, I like that music.
Nice one, Kyle. Go for it.
All righty. Here we go. This is going to be for the polo shirts. Let me get the right question. Aside from his love for motorcycles, Busey is also an accomplished what?
Musician.
Ronnie, this is for the audience, asshole. But it's wrong.
That's the wrong answer.
It's the wrong answer. All right, folks. What's that answer? Besides, so besides his love of motorcycles, he is an accomplished. That's a good guess, but it's a choo-choo kind of
sounds like he's a rider.
No,
Pilot.
wrong. Good try though. Good tries.
Cathy says the sounds like porn music, Kyle.
She's watching some
poet.
porn.
Poet.
No, he's not an accomplished poet.
Harp player.
Nope.
Photographer.
Nope.
He's an accomplished actor.
Well, yeah, we know that. Besides his love of motorcycles, so I'll give you a hint.
Well, they're answering,
Obviously,
Frank.
A love of motorcycles means he's riding a motorcycle. What else would he be accomplished at? That you ride.
Mm.
It is someone does
He's an accomplished porn star. He's an accomplished he's accomplished at riding women.
He's an accomplished chooch by Dr. Oscar.
He's accomplished boating. He's actually an accomplished horse rider.
There it is.
Connor, a horse rider. There you go.
He's an accomplished horseman.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Very nice, Connor.
He's always back in the saddle at some point.
PM me and text me your address so I can get that to Johnny. We can get that out to you.
Okay, and
congratulations.
This is for the big prize here.
The bottle.
This is for the bottle. Woo, woo. All right. Busey has lent his distinctive voice to various animated projects, including the popular series which was a cartoon series, SpongeBob SquarePants. Who is he the voice of?
Nice question.
Quagmire.
Shut the fuck up, Joe.
Your answer for the night.
People are
Nobody's writing
using
anything.
People are using the gay octopus.
Patrick.
Everybody's Googling now.
Patrick. Mr. Krabs.
They're all going through
Gary
there.
the Snail. Gary Snail.
Johnny Soyak.
Giggly. No, that's not on that show.
I'm sitting out.
Cheaters. I'm sitting out.
Colin knows. That's why Squidward. No, he wasn't Squidward. No, he was a Squidward. Uncle, who said Uncle Cat Blue?
Richard Beard.
Richard Beard. All right, Richard. Congrats, man.
He misspelled cat with cap. But that's okay,
right.
Rich. I'm giving it to you.
Nobody
I'm
else
feeling nice
coming
tonight.
close.
Nobody came good. There we
Very
go.
good. Richard, excellent. Again,
Congratulations,
information.
Oh yeah, Richard, you're gonna love us. When you get that bottle, you're gonna. All I want you to do is, hey, people who've won, make sure you, when you do receive your gifts, post it on Instagram, post it on Facebook. Thank John. Thank thank Gary and the book for getting the book. Do all of that because you gotta share the love. It's called share it back, give it back. So
and Gary definitely wants to share, and so does Johnny, as you can see, and Rick also, Malibu Lounge.
Yeah,
man, guys, this
And
is
definitely
fabulous.
tag us in your post too, so that we see that you got your prize.
Johnny, you hit it, man. You hit it again. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome,
good job with this cigar and cognac pairing, and stay tuned for the Whiskey Network article that'll publish like around July 3rd or so with the rundown of everything in each direction, each third of the cigar with both spirits.
Awesome.
John,
Rick, thank you very much for letting us use your lounge. I hope we didn't stop business. Thanks for interpreting to Gary.
Yes.
We have to talk slow.
we do talk a little quick.
Yeah. Too quick.
What?
All right, see you
Johnny,
later.
Johnny
Just as
talks
fast.
as fast as us. Come on. It's from the same place.
Well, Johnny's from New York, so he's got to talk fast. Well, that's excellent. Once again, Johnny, thank you. Thank you, man.
Welcome.
I'll send you out all the addresses for all the winners, and you have a fantastic product, my man.
Yeah.
You really do.
Appreciate it very much, guys.
Love
Appreciate
you, John.
all
Love
your
you.
support. It was great having Gary on board.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That was great.
Yeah.
That was
I hope
Awesome.
your listeners enjoyed it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course.
A lot of good feedback tonight. A lot of
Yes.
good feedback. A lot of people connected, and the listeners, I think, were super excited with the special guest, and of course, you and Rick. And I'm not taking away from that, but that was a treat, and I think it was a treat for all of us also.
Yes.
And it was wonderful for you to set that up for us. Thank you, my man.
My
Thank you.
pleasure. My
Folks,
pleasure.
I hope you had a great time. I know we did. And get yourself your cigar in a bottle. It's well worth it. It was
Yeah.
it's
Father's Day is
fabulous. It's a
coming.
Father's Day is
fantastic
coming.
gift.
Hey,
When
Ron,
is
who's
Father's
on
Day?
next week, by the way?
Yeah.
Who is on next week? Great question. I didn't plan on it, but if you
You know,
give me
Johnny,
a
why
moment,
don't you're in Malibu?
Gary
Walk
Busey.
around the beach, get another celebrity for us next week.
We'll
Who's
pick up
on
the next
week?
guy.
I like giving people a little early
A taste.
taste. The
Yeah.
taste.
A little tease. A little tease.
taste.
The teasers.
Who's on next week there, Ron?
I'm looking, guys. I wasn't prepared for that, so I apologize.
I know who's on.
Jennifer Aston.
Dan, no, we got San Giuseppe Cigars, folks.
Yes, San Giuseppe.
Paisan.
Yeah,
We're gonna have a
Oh.
Paisan on.
All
it's
right.
an Italian week.
It's an
Forget
Italian
about
week. Forget about it. And you know what? San Giuseppe makes cigars for some pretty cool people. John
Yes, they do.
Daly.
Yes.
John Daly, the cigar line, John's Cigars.
All right. Well,
He makes cigars for,
He's a PGA golfer.
yes, and he's a big golfer. And then we have he makes cigars for Ferguson Jenkins
Mm-hmm.
Big
And a
two.
few other people.
and a few others.
people.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So that's going to be a good show, folks.
Next week.
Next week, make sure you tune in. You never know who's going to be on.
And don't forget, Ladies' Night is coming up soon, too. So we're going to have Cathy Poturny from Cigar Box Marketing and Jerah Hutchins from Clearing the Chamber. And the ladies always have a fantastic guest all the time. So
We got Colin McClure is asking if you guys heard from the cigar host.
Who's the cigar host?
Our host.
Sure.
I thought we were the cigar
Yeah,
hosts.
we're the hosts.
We're the hosts. We're the hosts with the
We've
most.
heard from each other. We've heard. Yeah.
cigar host.
Doing good. We're all right.
Well, host. That's not like Jesus in a host. It's not a weaver.
no.
I don't know
We don't
about
know
that
about
one. Colin, who do you mean
Good
by
night.
cigar host, buddy?
Get the hell out of here, Colin. Who we don't care. Who's the cigar host? We'll see you next week, folks.
Take care, folks.
All right, everybody. Have a great week. Happy
Buddy.
Father's Day to you also. If you
Father's-
don't catch us.
Happy
Take
Father's
care.
Day,
Johnny,
everybody.
be good, my man.
Thank you for all
See you.
your support, gentlemen.
You got it.
No, thank you,
Thank
John.
you, John.
Thank you, buddy.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Tell my brothers to line 'em up. We'll drink that whiskey from those old dirty cups. We'll toast to the present, the future, and the past. This ain't my first drink, but I sure it ain't my last. 'Cause this world is so beautiful. I see its love come shining through. This world is so beautiful. I feel its love come shining through.